everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Rivers' Chargers.
All right, Larry, it will be the home for NFL football until 2020 as you get a look inside the intimate StubHub Center here in Carson. I'll tell you, you wouldn't think 30,000 people could make this noise. That's half the size of a normal NFL stadium. But this is no normal crowd. They are ready to go as their Chargers get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Bell so light on his feet. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. And that one results in 35 yards. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now it's Roethlisberger finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Fitzgerald Toussaint, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
First down, Rivers. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Rivers, and it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Ready? Set. 180. Hey. Watch it now, Barney. Hey, Rocket. He's checking crack.
Rivers now, the throw on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. Second down, Rivers. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sean Davis with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall near the 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
This is Bell on the dump-off. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And he motions the wide receiver. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete here on third down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. Now Bell, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Big Ben going to take it himself. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick.
Partner, that is a quarterback no-no right there. He's flushed out to his left, so he's trying to orient his body into a position to make this throw. But by then, he shrunk the field, and he winds up throwing the interception.
Ready? Set. Hold on. Lock the team. Ready? Yeah, rock it. Set. Lock you. Back out of that belly. Here we go. Shoot. Hurry up. 12. 4.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Going to let this thing go deep for Gates. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Hey, 390. 380. Hey, what? 380. Check 50. Gun.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
He wasn't ready.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he rifles one incomplete. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll run forward with Toussaint. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And picked up by the Chargers.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Set. 4. Set. 380. Hold on. Hey. 380. Hey, Delta.
Rivers on first down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. On first and 10, Rivers. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Detroit! Detroit! Ready! Block 15! Ready!
From the red zone now, Rivers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. That'll bring up second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Let's go!
Throwing again, Rivers on second and 10. Allen has it, left side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Ready! Lucky 15! All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Detroit!
Again, it's Rivers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. A first down throw here for Rivers. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
his position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Let's go. Hey, downtown.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Rivers on 3rd and 2. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down. Take the completion, keep moving.
On 4th down, Anthony Lynn says, let's go for 3. From the left hash, this from 37. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. A screen to Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hurry up, let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now Rivers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Rivers now on second down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Antonio Gates, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Throwing, Rivers. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Kuhn's out to kick now as he'll send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And now running right through it. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a big hit. Knocked down sideways.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And the Steelers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a... And look at this. It's a fake. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Fresh set of downs here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, Roethlisberger being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On third down, Roethlisberger. James has it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Roethlisberger to his big target, James, all 6-7 of him for a Steeler first down. red zone now. Here's Roethlisberger on first down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Martavis Bryant, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Chargers. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 53 yards.
Hurry up!
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. They're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to run.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 26 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
Here we go. Ready?
Rivers. That is incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown Incomplete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Steelers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th fourth down try.
Let's go now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He completes it to Bryant. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Travis Coons now to add the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. Coons out to kick now as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. Got a man open. It's Darius Hayward-Bay. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
So many practices we've watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And he puts it through. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Second down now after the incompletion. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. The give is to Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little.